Welcome once again in the 2015 USA Curling National Championships from Kalamazoo, Michigan at Wing Stadium. My name's Joe Calabrese. Alongside me this morning is Ann Swisshelm and producer B.A. Brian Anderson. For our feature matchup today, we've got two teams, both at 3-3 on the men's side, Team Heath McCormick and Team Corey Dropkin. Let's meet the teams.
Hi, I'm Heath McCormick, skip of Team McCormick. The lead is Colin Huffman. The other lead is Ryan Brunt. Second, Joe Polo, and third, Chris Blyes.
Hi, I'm Corey Dropkin, skip of Team Dropkin. We have lead Andrew Stapera, second Mark Fenner, third Thomas Howell, and alternate Luke Violet.
So, Ann, it's moving day here as we have 5 teams at 3-3 here on the men's side.
Yeah, and both these teams are 3-3 and really going to be hungry for a win and move up that ladder.
Yep, 3-3 gets you tied for third place right now, but 500's probably not going to get you anything closer than a tiebreaker.
Yeah, but the way this round robin's looking, it's looking like we're going to have quite a few tiebreakers potentially. So this morning, Heater started with the double LSD and took that and has the hammer.
Are we going tighter in?
Pretty traditionally opening with an aggressive move. I think that rock was maybe curled a little more on him than they anticipated.
So Dropkin's going to be looking to cover up the stone that they threw with their first that wound up back 4-foot.
We gotta take it in.
Yeah, they're just going to try and line these up a little bit. Top 4, back 4 now.
Yep.
With Luke Violet slipping behind the tee line with his first rock.
Luke really looked excited to play this morning.
Yeah, he's got a tremendous amount of energy. He is a great player, 15 years old.
Yep.
Future's really bright for that kid.
Yeah, he worked really hard. Lots of talent, lots of enthusiasm.
Play the roll. Hard!
You know, this is the men's first 8 a.m. draw, so this will be interesting to see how these guys handle it. The women have been on at 8 a.m. all week, so...
yesterday was turnaround day, just 3 draws. Today we've got 4, our traditional 8, noon, 4, and 8 p.m.
Yeah, the juggernaut of the schedule. Yesterday, the kind of off day, as it were.
You know, the women never seem to get an off day.
Nope, they don't. So the lineups that were run, the video lineups, Heater's team, Heath McCormick's team, has Ryan Brunt at lead, and Colin Huffman is throwing second. So on the bench for this morning's game is Joe Polo. So Colin Huffman being asked to throw corner guard.
It's okay. Looks fine.
Take a quick look at some of the other sheets, what games are going on. Lupchuk is playing Brady Clark over on sheet A. Lupchuk's 3-3, Clark's 2-4. Clark started 0-4 and has won his last 2. Can get right back in it if he wins this morning.
Yeah, he's really started to make a lot of shots, Brady has. Settled in nicely.
And we have Paul Pustovar versus Dean Gemmel on sheet B. Pustovar at 2-4, Gemmel at 3-3. And Pustovar can get back in it with a win. Over on sheet D, we have John Schuster and Craig Brown. That's going to be our alternate game. We'll try checking on that every once in a while. Then over on, and those teams are both 5-1, so it's an important game for positioning for that 1-2 page playoff.
Yeah, it really gives the winner of that Schuster-Brown team, puts them in the driving seat headed to the 1-2 game.
And then over on sheet E, we've got the Corbetts and Team Myers. The Myers 3, as we're starting to call them, as Ethan's still not feeling well enough to get out there.
5-6. Tighter in.
Yeah, those young guys are really, they're a lot of energy, and they're really, obviously they're really excited as Team USA headed off to the Junior World Championships in Estonia. So they've been fun to watch. I'm glad to see they got a win yesterday. Too bad that Ethan's under the weather, but
yeah, and mentioned yesterday, as I was going out and learned about Ethan not being able to play, the coach, Linda Christensen, said, too bad I'm not a dude. She could have gone out there maybe. But just playing with 4, so now they're down to 3.
Yeah, I believe their alternate for the World Championships is Corey Dropkin. So, and he's obviously busy with another team this week, so wasn't available to sub in.
So back to the feature game here. Wide open house now. Corner guard's gone, and really just trading hits here on the house.
Okay, good.
Seeing a lot of this open play in the first end in most of our feature games.
Yeah, I think that's kind of been the way most of these teams have been approaching that first end. Very cautiously aggressive. I'm surprised though. Heath usually puts quite a few rocks in play. The one team that goes against that theory is Heath McCormick, except right now keeping it simple.
Maybe Heath looking to play a little more aggressively in the second end.
Yeah, you go back to the rollout on the hit by the front end for Heath, and that kind of
doomed the end to this sort of outcome.
Changed the tactic, didn't allow Corey Dropkin to peel the corner guard. Real smart move from Corey, not to let anything build up in front of the rings.
Changes the line just a little bit there.
Just one, boys.
You know, one thing I noticed is, Corey's already down in the hack. This sort of tactic can help you with that thinking time.
Well, this is a really, I use the term professional move. It's a wide open hit. This is, we're many games into the week. Thomas knows where to set the broom down. As I'm going to get burned here on this statement. As
you might have put
Corey
the broom in the right spot. Don't blame Tom.
Yeah. So, but I think it's a smart move to make up some time. It's a real simple, clear situation. You know what you're going to do. And again, you can see on the left side of your screen, Corey's still standing down there.
Yeah.
He knows what he's going to be facing. Another open hit, and no need to go down to the far end. 20 seconds may not seem like a big deal in the first end, but in the 10th end, that 20 seconds is real valuable.
Belt head. Curling off the sheet. Gotta be hard, guys. Yeah. Justin. Wow.
So the guys were real surprised by how hard that moved. They wanted to put it into the wing, that draw of Heath McCormick's, but they certainly didn't anticipate it moving that far.
At the end of the day, not a horrible spot to be.
No, you want to be close to the edge so that, because they're planning on blanking.
Queen. Whoa, queen. Whoa.
Corey wants this one to roll as close to the center as he can. It's just running there on that spot.
It's real close. Not sure if it's counting or not.
Heath won't take any risk on that. He's going to hit that.
Per normal, Heater just a chatterbox out there. Got mics on all the players.
Go a little more, Chris. Are you done, Peel? Yeah.
Skips and Vices have the mics.
too bad. Some of the most interesting chatter comes out of the front end.
So well done there, and Peel is successful, and McCormick's going to retain the hammer going into the second end. Thanks to the generosity of the curling community, this web streaming is being brought to you live. This time we want to extend a special message of thanks to Bill Peskoff of the Plainfield Curling Club and Russ Lemke from the Cape Cod Curling Club, who combined contributed more than half the funds needed to ensure that you were able to watch this webcast live. So the other games still in the first end, so no scores just yet. We'll update you on the left-hand side of the screen as soon as Curling Zone gets them updated. Kind of looks like Schuster buried a stone over there on sheet D.
Yeah, we're on Skip's last on D, and there's a few rocks in play over there. John shot behind a corner guard. Craig's got 3 other rocks in the rings.
Looking like he's trying to play some sort of hack weight shot. He could score, or at least force John to shot for 1 here. It's either a freeze or a tap.
Yeah, I think John Schuster's rock is in a really good position. It looks like from Craig Brown's broom selection on D that he is playing a freeze.
Yeah.
So to try and force John to 1. Here on our feature sheet, Team Dropkin has turned on a little bit of offense with a center line guard to open. Southpaw, Ryan Brunt's been asked to draw around.
Looks a little heavy.
Looks like hack. Maybe like hack.
Looks like Craig might be able to tap this out on your lower right in your screen.
It's going to get the job done, I think, here for Brown. Schuster's going to be forced to draw.
Yeah, John just needs a little bit better than full 8 foot. He'll put this right on the tee line for John. Take his 1. It's the first end over there on sheet D.
Just towards me. Absolutely. Loud and proud, brother.
So Dropkin looking to draw around that center guard. This one looks deep too.
Yeah, maybe the speed's just a little bit quicker than they're used to early. Again, this is the first time these guys have played at 8 a.m. The ice speeds may be slightly different than what they become accustomed to in the afternoon and evening games.
Here's the hammer for John Schuster over on sheet D. Well
Never
done,
a doubt.
covers the button. He's going to take a 1-0 lead. And I think this is the downhill portion of the sheet. That's why rocks are going a little faster.
Right, the downhill.
Okay, well,
Downhill to the glass. And this spot seems to be running a little straighter than they...
Yeah,
little tap.
I think we've noticed that there's been a little less curl on sheet C
Good job, Brian.
than we've had originally in the week.
Yeah, I think that's natural. Rocks kind of settle in and straighten up a little bit as the week goes along.
Yep. Hard. Come on, boys. Hard. Whoa.
Just didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Mark was just tight on that all the way. The guys were on it right from release.
That shot selection was interesting. Weight selection, I think, might have been
Short.
interesting there, too. Maybe a little less weight.
Hard. Good at all here. No.
I think Mark threw it pretty hard, actually.
Yeah.
Mark's
Like
got a real good command of
Here or here.
high
Come on,
weights.
Yeah.
He can make granite move.
So, Cormac with the hammer going to spread some rocks out.
Pretty close.
scores are showing up on the sheets now, and
Line's tight.
see Brady Clark took one with the hammer in the first. Gemmel took 3 in the first over Pustovar, and Corbett stole 1 in the first against Myers.
Good. What's that?
So Dropkin not getting caught up in the rock that's shot rock here. He's going to hit the open one.
Yeah, gotta go.
Yeah, you're early in the end. I think you want to hit the rocks on the top here.
Whoa. 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 Luke, roll it.
Kind of gets it out of the way, keeps it away from being a guard for Heater.
Yeah, both Mark's rocks over curled in that end, so we'll keep a watch on those rocks and maybe that out turn.
Yeah.
Okay, line's good. Whoa.
Almost seems like there's more curl from the center line out than from out to the center line.
Yeah, that's really moving today.
Looking for Tom Howell here to hit and roll towards those stones and towards the center line.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. 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 Hard boys, right to it. Right to it.
It's looking pretty good.
Right to it. No.
Nope, no roll.
Now Heater's got a chance to get behind that. Sit on top of it. Just going to keep it simple.
Yeah, I think he's just looking to hit. I think he feels pretty good about the situation in the back of the house there.
You want a little more? I don't know what the intern. Control.
So that was an interesting discussion. That's just Chris and Heater confirming which way to make the shot. And Heater very wisely choosing to not experiment. He said he didn't know the in-turn there.
Yep.
So it's going to play the out turn or the counterclockwise rotation for Chris.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Make sure.
Whoa. It's good. Good. Really good.
Kind of leaves an out here for Dropkin.
Up.
Little off nose. Might be able to get both of these out of the house.
Yeah, just on the high side.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Close. Whoa. No. 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 Nice shot. Oh. Nice shot. Good throw.
Jams the back. Not exactly what Tom was looking for.
Yeah, most of the athletes out here are looking for absolute perfection, and I know that feeling.
Go back to this side, I guess.
Now Heater's going to try and put the rocks as far apart as possible in these rings to reduce the chance of Corey Dropkin making a double and getting fully out of the trouble.
I mean, the good news for Thomas's rock there is it removed the backing that was keeping that stone in the back 8 in play.
Where'd it gotta go?
Little mistake here could
Top 12.
could get Corey out of this.
Where is it? No, you gotta go. Go. Even then. Shit. Yep. Hard. It's going buried. Go. 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 That's good.
There's no hesitation out of Corey. He's going to try and make this double here.
Tom taking a look at the angle there.
You know, and he's checking the angle for the double, but he's also checking the angle for the hit and roll if it should over curl. Just to make sure he understands what the options are for the shot.
Whoa, whoa, close, whoa, close, whoa, whoa, no, no, whoa, curl.
Curl up just a bit. You need to hit it that a little thicker. So McCormick has a chance to maybe even these rocks up a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay.
Looking real good for the deuce here for Heater.
Speed's good there. It's got to be really good now, right? Okay. A bit faster than the shot I threw at the last end.
So looking to try to the side 12.
The familiar Heath McCormick delivery. There's a lot of movement on the back leg.
A little less drift than there used to be.
Oh yeah. Heater keeps that rock pretty on line though. If you would just watch the rock.
Oh, this is well short though.
Oh.
And Dropkin gets out of it. Can get out of this end with a pretty simple hit. Wants to stick in the house, make Heater throw something.
Yeah, maybe even roll underneath that corner guard Heater just put there. I mean, that's the ideal spot.
Try to get this roll. Roll out, it's not a big deal.
So Corey said rollout's not a big deal. So that means they're going to go real hard for the roll. They're going to call the line. They're going to sweep. They may even be a little risky to get the roll.
Whoa, 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 no, whoa.
Oh, it's running on him.
Okay, it's fine.
They'll get a piece and roll out. So McCormick has a free throw through here. He's going to blank this end and it's going to take the hammer into the third.
Sorry, guys.
Even on a throw through, though, Heater's just asked Chris to stand in a specific spot. He's going to use this opportunity to throw a shot and test a piece of the ice. Make sure he's learning even from these kind of basic, simple shots.
All right, with that, Heater's throw through, and he's retained the hammer into the third. Who's the best on Wall Street or in all of corporate Manhattan when it comes to curling? We're going to find out at Chelsea Piers March 12th and send the winners home with a cool new trophy that will back up the bragging rights. USA Curling is planning to hold the first Manhattan Curling Cup at Chelsea Piers on Thursday, March 12th. This unique experience is limited to 20 teams and includes coaching and instructions with Olympians Pete Fenson and Jessica Schultz, plus USA Curling honorary team captain Vernon Davis, two-time Pro Bowl tight end for the San Francisco 49ers. At its core, this is a fundraiser to help support America's up-and-coming and elite curlers, dedicated to putting USA back on the top of the podium. But it's also an exclusive opportunity for you to bring your business partners and colleagues out for an evening of camaraderie with just the right mix of competitiveness. Along with dinner and refreshments, every participant will also receive their own customized carbon fiber curling broom. Get all the details at usacurl.org. Look for the link to Curling in NYC.
Take a look.
So again, Luke Violette's going to be asked to put up a center guard, get the offense going.
Careful. A little bit more, Mark. A little more. Yep.
Nice shot by Luke. Almost perfectly splitting that center line, just a couple inches off the rings.
So Ryan Brunt going to put up a corner guard. Looks like the offense is going to go full throttle here, at least early on.
Job, Brunt.
Yeah, we've seen some simple ends here.
Yeah, both teams indicating they want to play the offense.
Yeah, Corey's going to go cautiously aggressive. He'll put this one in the rings. If you wanted to go real hard for the steal, you'd be putting up the second guard.
Line's good. 6, 7, clean. 7, clean. 7, 8, 9. Well done. Really.
Brushers haven't touched this.
Yeah, they're saying 7, 8, 9, which is T-line, back 4, back 8. And that's where it stops. Good call out of the Brushers. Just a little heavy there for Luke.
Yep. And, McCormick's going to come around, I think, and get behind that center guard. Use that stone in the back 8 to his advantage.
Yeah, you tapped a freeze right on it. So.
Line only. Line good. Whoa.
Our graphics need some updating.
Line's good. Stay with it.
only.
Line's good. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Yep.
Curling zone needs an update, and that's what's causing us to
Shot, Brunt.
have Luke Violette throwing every stone this end.
He is a talented young man and would be capable of throwing every stone, but that is decidedly against the rules. So Mark Fenner is being asked to draw around here. Corey'd like it to sit top 4. It can go back to the back one.
Line's
It
probably
looks
a little more important.
a little
than
heavy. It
weight.
looks like it's all there.
Don't want to bounce.
I think he's going to bounce a little bit.
Not that much.
Not too much. That's
Still accessible to the inside. And that's what Heater's going to probably want to do, kind of spring that yellow out a bit at some point during this end.
Forward.
Yeah, he's making a great call here. Get rid of the traffic in front of the 4-foot, blocking the path into the 4-foot, since he has the last stone.
Makes that stone in the 4-foot even more accessible if he makes this good.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yep. Hard. Whoa. You're roll. Whoa.
Needs it to touch the 12.
Go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Is an
Great shot.
excellent shot by Colin Huffman. Really well swept too, well called.
A little questionable as to who is third and fourth there, but the McCormick stone is under a guard, so it's not going to be touched for quite some time. I'm sorry, fourth and fifth, not third and fourth.
The good news is that triple's pretty wired
Yeah.
to get rid of all 3 of the yellows. Just kind of hitting about a third on the inside of that yellow stone would...
So Dropkin recognizing the danger in that guard. Not going to let it sit there. Worried that they were going to kill their own on the side.
Yeah, which would make it even more dangerous.
Another patient call here by Heater.
Yeah, Heath likes to maneuver stones.
Staring at the rocks again.
Yeah, lots of more inexperienced skips would really be sweating that Team Dropkin stone in the full 4-foot. Heater sees nothing but opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah, if you come down and maybe bump this just a hair, you make sure you're one in the top 12 counts. Maybe looking at a 4-point end.
Yep, yep! Yes, gotta go! Hard! Hard! Hard!
He's looking for a little bump.
Just needs a little to be sure. Well, in either case, not going to matter much as Dropkin's going to remove that stone up there anyway, but
Give me up.
took a quick look at the crosshouse double angle to make sure he's got a shot at it. Can help himself out here if
Queen. Yep.
Tom Howell here makes a good one.
I think the shooter really needs to stay in the rings.
Hard. Come on, boys. All the way. Roll, Luke. Roll it. Whoa. 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 That's fine.
Oh, spins a little back into the 4-foot there. So now may be the time. I guess not. Talking about a hit and roll to the outside.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to want to clear that yellow stone. Give himself some separation.
Like board here? Do you guys like control at all? Same I threw. I liked how mine ran. I throw it a little straight with the outside. Easy!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
No.
It's running on that center line. Just running.
No.
Curl.
Good shot, Chris. Really good.
Saves the shooter.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
Coming hot for you.
That stone took its time curling, I'll tell you. Those guys did not have a brush on it.
Yeah, Colin mentioned that his outturn ran a little straight. Some good communication between the teams early.
Queen. Whoa. 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 Right off. Whoa.
This is running kind of straight too.
Got it, curl. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice shot. Removes both the red stones. Heater's now sitting third stone. Gonna be tough to get that too, but if he nose hits the rock in the back 4, just off nose, can remove both of those Dropkin stones, sit 2 again.
Yeah, I think just the simple double, and the good news for Heater at this point and his team is that it's the same shot Chris just threw.
Right.
So they know the line.
Yep. Gotta go real hard.
A little different reaction on this one.
Whoa.
He might have got it going a little early there. And gonna hit and roll out. Sort of an opportunity lost there for McCormick. And Dropkin can really put the pressure on Heater with a nice freeze on stone on the side 12.
Yeah, boy, that end changed dramatically. Heater had a great setup going the hole and knew he had a brilliant way to double out Corey Dropkin's rocks, hold that red for a multiple count.
And that double, I'm not sure it was called that way.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the planned shot, but, you know, you set yourself up, you call the right turn, put yourself in the right situation.
You
good
throw the right weight and good things happen. Yep.
Yep.
Taking off. Yeah. Gotta go. Yep. Yep. Yes. Yep. Hard. Gotta go hard line. Hard line. Yep. Yep.
This is going to have to be second shot.
Yep. Gotta go hard. Yep. Full 12 foot, guys. Come on. Come on. Hard. 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 Come on, boys, all the way, all the way. Go, go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, it's going to over curl. And McCormick, just like that, looked like he was going to be forced. Now has a real good shot for his deuce.
Yeah, it looks like the deuce is well in hand at this point.
Little less facial hair on Heater now, more aerodynamic.
I think so, yeah.
So the out turn here, trying to sit 2.
Whoa, 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 then. Clean. Clean. Hard. 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 Good. Good.
Nicely done by the front end, escorting that stone right to the face.
If we miss it, we can't afford to give up 3, though. Yeah.
Yep. So,
I suppose we can't really. No way to hide it.
You can get it close, though.
Just go on.
Really smart decision by Corey. 2 is not ideal, but 3 is dramatic at this point. I know it's early in the game, but
that double's probably possible, but not likely. And if you jam it at all, you're giving up 2 anyway. So make this one good. Make Heater make a hit and stick.
Clean it. Clean. Whoa, whoa. Clean. Clean.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa,
No.
Whoa.
No. No.
whoa.
Come on up a little bit.
Curl.
Come on.
It's rolls out. McCormick going to have a draw to the full 12-foot for us, too.
Go to this side. Okay. Did I just underthrow that one so bad?
Talking about the draw in the last end.
yeah, that was a great exchange there between Colin and Heater. Heater double checking on his draw that didn't work out the last end. Colin reassuring him that the ice is the same as it's been. Just throw it. It was good. Nice positive communication.
I love it when your front end feels like if you just get it close, we're going to take care of it for you.
That's their job.
Just like that. That looked really good. Yeah. Felt like
So there you go. And with that, Heater's patience pays off, and in the third end, he gets his deuce. Going to take a 2-0 lead over Corey Dropkin after 3. Now, if you want to ask Anna a question while she's in the booth here, you have a great opportunity. All you have to do is use the hashtag 2015Nats or put a post on the 12th End Sports Facebook page. And you can get out there on the interwebs, just like Terry Kalesser. Great to hear Curl Annie back on the microphone for us at 2015 Nats.
Yeah, thanks for that picture. Thanks for that picture, everybody. Yeah, good times.
Reminiscing about the good old days. And Coach Ann up here in the booth. So McCormick's patience paid off there and is now leading 2-0. Let's take a quick trip around the scoreboard here. So Brady Clark steals 1 in the second. It's got a 2-0 lead over Mark Lepchuk. Pustovar takes 2 in the second. Trails Dean Gemmel 3-2. Schuster takes 1 in the third. Has tied that game with Craig Brown at 2. Brown has the hammer in the fourth. And After a blank in the second, Myers takes one in the third. It's tied that game up with Corbett 1-1.
Is that me or you?
So draw to the 4-foot there to start this end. Dropkin gonna play the corner.
Yeah, looking to set up for a deuce right back. Positioning of this rock's been pretty critical all week. You don't want to get him too tight. 'Cause it makes the run backs easy. That one looks a little long. But
Shouldn't cut off the draw to the button, though, on that out-turn side, and that's kind of important.
yeah, there's a tendency for the rocks to run pretty straight and then dive real hard at the end, especially that out-turn coming home.
On your left, you're going to start seeing some of the statistics for
Tight as you can.
the men's side here. Right now you're seeing Dropkin's game results so far. You can see McCormick, they're playing McCormick now.
Sit.
I'll take a look at the statistical rankings for fourths now. Brown really leading the way.
Queen, 6.
A significant advantage over pretty much everyone in the field.
Gotta come up a little bit.
Yeah, they've been playing really well. Up and down the line. Just
Yeah.
every position really solid.
You know, see Nurnberger there for Brown, also significantly above everyone else in the field. When you're skipping your vice or throwing at that rate, it's going to be tough to beat them. We've only got one loss so far.
Yeah, it's amazing though that no matter what the statistics are all week, at some point it's going to come down to one shot.
Yeah.
So it's going to come down to one shot. The teams that have played well statistically all week
Well then.
definitely have more confidence and a better chance of making that final shot. But
So got a complicated end shaping up here. Is McCormick trying to freeze down to a stone that was frozen on theirs. Sort of candy cane starting to form there.
yeah,
And none of that, no more of that.
yeah.
Thinking about bailing out here.
Right here.
He's going to play the run back here.
You like that?
Can unlock that stone of McCormick's in the back, arms around the tee line.
Yeah.
It's possible to get all these reds moving.
Yeah, I think his thought is just to move.
Tap. Just a tap. Little tap.
Okay.
Tap. Like a foot. Just like T-line back 4.
A couple different ways to unlock this. This is the other way.
Yeah, I like this. I like, it's still early in the end. We're still on seconds rocks. I don't think you need to bail just yet. And
8. Close. 8, 9. Close. 9. 9.
Team McCormick stone that's on the tee line, if you can keep that in play behind yours, that's
Those runs that might happen later may get jammed.
yeah. It's what I like to call back guard.
Yep, it's a nice term.
Yeah, that's mine. That's
Patented?
patented
Yeah,
Annie term.
I know they were selling those T-shirts out there before, in the concession area. Back guard. You
Were they
get a piece of that?
No, I'm not. I should have.
So saves the shooter. The angle's still good on that back guard, so Cormac's going to have to do something to kind of group some more rocks.
I mean, you're going to touch it. You're going to touch it to roll good, so you might as well throw it firm. Because it's going to touch it no matter what.
So no sense moving it a little.
Make it.
Chris is having some doubts, and in these situations, for you players at home who have any doubt, you might want to go take a look at it.
Yeah.
But Heater's a pretty experienced skip, so Chris wisely
Just let it go.
lets his skip handle it.
Yeah, a little too inside there. Gonna roll this shooter way out.
Yeah, it was a little tight there. The guy's running it all way.
It's happening again. Same weight, maybe a little bit less. Just off
So gonna use the back guard here. Maybe change the angles if you can stay a little high here.
Yep.
You'll have shot stone well guarded.
High! High! Gotta go!
Can't be on the guard.
Oh, he's all over it. He's going to hit half. He's going to chunk it.
So maintain shot stone, but not the best result. He's kind of cutting off his chance there on the outturn side.
Yeah, it really shifted who had control of the end. That shot was pivotal.
So McCormick looking at the situation.
That like line is gone where it's just hanging.
Gonna kind of draw down into the pocket there. I think looking to take away that center guard run back to some degree.
Yeah, make that a little more difficult because that's the natural shot that's coming next for Corey.
Yep.
If you can tuck a little piece there, the run back won't be there.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Really good, Chris. Really good.
That's a great shot.
Yep.
And now all the angles and all the energy are pushing that yellow one out of the 4 foot if you hit at it.
We crotch it, maybe.
Kind of looking like.
That might be our only chance.
Yep. There's. Ann was pointing to the monitor, but you can't see that up here.
Yeah, you can't see that.
This is exactly the shot she was calling. So
I'd really like to see him execute it to see if I was right.
So looking to slash it into the group of stones.
Gotta go. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Roll, Luke. Roll. Roll. Roll.
And didn't quite hit it high enough, and now squirts their yellow out to the 8 foot. Now sitting third shot. Didn't open up that 4 foot all that much either. The only saving grace is he did leave him his rock out there to raise again if he needs it. Here's the replay.
That doesn't make me feel very good.
Under. Yeah. Okay. Here.
So Ply's looking to play the hit and roll on top of their own stone.
Hard! Whoa!
Sort of like that.
That's a nice shot.
And now this run is not for shot stone.
I think Corey's thinking you might be able to
Come in, jiggle.
squeeze on
those two.
top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we gotta do this.
Yeah.
Feel.
So throw some solid weight at this. Run it back into that one on the left and then to the one on the right.
Yep. Thomas Howell
Yes,
coming
yes,
out.
Whoa.
yes, yes,
Yep.
yes! Hard!
Whoa!
Hard! Yes,
Whoa!
yes, 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 yes!
Oh!
Hard!
Not only did he jiggle everything, but rolled himself a little bit covered under that guard, I think.
What's this?
That was a great shot.
Unbelievable.
What a great call. What
Yeah.
a great call by Corey.
That's in or out? It's in? That's in.
Trying to decide whether that redstone had bounced in some way, but I don't think it did. Would have been real tough.
I think this one went out.
Yeah, Heater's right. The one on the back line was out. The one up
Okay.
on by the T line is
Tell the TV to tell us what happened.
is in. Tell the TV to tell us what happened.
They're all recording it over there. They could probably figure it out themselves.
How about this one? But that one is right where it is.
Does that triple look better? Side? No, you're sliding down.
This one?
They're all looking up here.
they're
Hands giving
looking
them
at
hand
us.
motions.
They're looking at us. I know the rules don't say to look at us, but
They made the decision.
yeah, it's the right choice.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it'll go a bit.
we didn't get replay on that one, but
Hero with the hero shot.
both coaches had that had their cameras pointed at the house there. I'm sure they had video evidence.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a little delicate kind of hack weight hit. Heater can see all of that stone from the hack.
Whoa!
Close.
It's just things have been moving off the center line pretty hard today.
Yeah.
Whoa! Close! Whoa! Whoa!
Got enough of this. But, no roll under the cover. You try to remove it from play. Hangs in the back. Boy, those are pesky.
Yeah, they actually are work in Corey's favor, Corey Dropkin's favor a little bit.
Yeah, can draw down to that one on the left side very easily.
You don't even need to go all the way down to it. It's just something back there that that Heath will have to think about navigating, right? So now there's two corner guards, and Corey's going to try and set up what's known as the skips deuce, or score of 2.
Did that draw that 2 last time kind of pretty good?
Yeah, that great shot by Thomas Howell has given Team Dropkin the opportunity to score 2 points here in a valuable home end.
Yep, they were looking like they were going to have a tough time scoring 1. Now there's a possibility that Corey could sink one around here and get a deuce.
Yeah, a little tight, really tight. Yep. Yeah, really tight. Hard. Line's good. Yep. Where? Whoa. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that just broke.
Hard. All the way, guys. All the way. Don't stop. Keep going, Mark.
Just touches that guard.
Okay.
Curled a little bit more. Still open enough, but as Ann predicted, he's got to navigate that one in the back now.
Yeah, but it sat out enough that Heater's going to get easily to nose, I think.
Could pick it clean completely, too, and just get a force that way.
Yeah, that may be his simplest shot. That may be what he's doing, actually.
So looking around the scoreboards, Hlupchuk took one in the third, down 2-1 to Clark. Gemmel with 3 in the third. Comfortably up 6-2 right now for Pustovar.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Clean. Should have a little bit harder. You would have got all those stuff.
Nicely done. And Corey's going to be forced to draw for 1 here in the fourth.
Jan, come on.
Yeah, and over on sheet D, we were down to skips rocks in the 4th end. So our 5-1 John Schuster versus 5-1 Craig Brown. Craig with the hammer here in the home ends, and there are lots of rocks in play. John Schuster's looking, I think he's sitting 1 right now. Craig has the hammer.
All you, all you.
It's like Schuster's lining up a double to maybe squirt in and sit 2 or 3.
T-line. T-line.
Yep.
Jam possibilities over there, so I think there's a concern there.
Yeah, nice draw by Corey Dropkin to take his 1 there.
And so after 4 ends, Heath McCormick has a 2-1 lead. In 2014, 80 curlers from 28 clubs met to share ideas and information, celebrate successes, and plan for the exciting future of our rapidly growing sport at USA Curling's inaugural Members Assembly. In 2015, we hope to attract more than 100 curlers from clubs across the country to the 2nd annual Members Assembly, which will be held in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Mark your calendars for the 3rd week of October. We're going to listen in on John Schuster.
Yeah, so John had been talking about, John shot 1 in the back 8. He's red. He was talking about doubling off those 2 yellows on the top.
Yep, line tight, hard. Hard line. Really hard.
Hard!
Really hard. You got it, though. Hard. Hard, boys, go. Hard. 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 Go, Matt, go. Go, Matt, go.
And rubs the guard. Chance for Craig Brown here to maybe make a double and get 3. Over on sheet E, Myers and Corbett blank in the 4th. Corbett has the hammer in the 5th.
Yeah, on our feature sheet, Heath McCormick, I think, is called a tick shot here for Ryan Brunt. He wants to grab that hammer on the home ends for that 2nd half of the game.
So looking to keep
Ryan
this
Brunt
open.
just looking to tap that yellow rock either into the rings or way out of the way. Yeah, that's a great shot by Ryan Brunt. Craig Brown's double attempt on the way.
Hard! Hard! Hard, guys! Hard!
Oh, Rex. And Schuster's going to steal 2. So Schuster's going to take a 4-2 lead after 4 over on sheet D. And that tick shot, there's been an evolution, I think, to that tick shot. Had been played with a little bit more weight, and now it seems like teams are playing it with a little bit less.
Yeah, I think it kind of depends on the situation and what the ice conditions are doing as well. That makes a difference. If you've got some kind of frosty edges, you can play back line to hack weight and not have to worry about it too much. It also depends on what your goal is for the shot. Are you trying to tick for 2 corners? Then you're going to play T-line or back 8 weight. So,
so in this situation,
I think back line's really a safe weight here. That's about what Ryan threw.
this pushes one of those Dropkin stones into the rings, but it's well off the center. So Dropkin recognizing this is the corner guard that can hurt me right now. I'm going to try to hit and roll to the middle. Get back to an offensive position.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Right to it, boys. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. on, as much as goes. Okay, it's all right.
Just sort of exchanges stones there. And McCormick can kind of draw under it.
Yeah, with so much traffic now, Heater's going to try and take advantage of it.
Like that.
I don't hate that.
So,
Yeah. I
producer
like
in my ear saying, hey, explain this Twitter handle for Colin Huffman.
Yeah, is at fake Colin Huffman actually Colin Huffman's Twitter?
No. My understanding is that there was a bet based on the Super Bowl with Monica Walker.
Ah, yes. The Patriots versus the Seahawks.
And with that interception by Russell Wilson, changed the destiny of Colin Huffman's Twitter handle for this championship. So you follow fake Colin Huffman. He's had quite a few tweets this week.
I'll make sure to do that.
Roll it, roll it.
Oh, nicely done.
I like it.
Picks off the one
I like.
that was making that corner guard less accessible. Rolls into the open.
No, it's not.
And now Mark Fenner's going to have to make a nice hit and roll, one direction or the other, to cut off one of those guards.
Whoa, whoa. Clean, yep. Whoa. Clean, yep. Clean, yep. 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 Hard. Hard, boys. Come on. Right to it, right to it, right to it, right to it, right to it.
So Fenner stuck it, and now Colin is going to try to hit and roll.
Hard, control, control.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. No.
No roll.
Yeah, those shots around the center line have really been tough to manage. We saw Craig, John Schuster tick over on sheet D. Craig Brown run into on the center line, and our guys here have been having a little trouble. It's a little what I call jumpy. Once the rock gets to the center line, it grabs and moves pretty hard over it.
Well, Tom Howell here going to look to try to roll. As this rock drifts higher and higher, it's giving Heater an advantage, I think.
Yep. Yep, I got it. Yep. Yep. Good.
So even though this is rolled in a direction, he can still draw around.
Yeah, Heater's trying to decide, I think, if he's going to try and stay on defense or move to his offense here.
Gotta wait.
He's going to do it cautiously. He can roll onto the rings.
Gemmel steals one in the fourth end. Now leads Pustovar 7-2. Clark took two in the fourth. Leads 4-1. And that score on your left is at least incorrect according to the scoreboards on the ice.
Whoa. Yep. 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 Wow.
Just curls a ton there.
It did.
And the roll keeps him out of the ring, so Dropkin has a chance to draw around. He's going to choose the end turn. Yeah, ignore that score on your left for Clark Holupchuk. I'm looking at the number of rocks, and it's pretty clear. Besides the scoreboard saying 4. There we go, 4-1.
Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Close, yep. Yep, right here.
Brady Clark looking to extend his reign of terror over the last day or so.
Come on, a little more. Come on, hard. Good shot.
Another real nice shot by Thomas Howell here.
Look at that.
Who's playing great right now. He's put that in
Or this.
a good spot.
I got the whole rock.
What?
I got the whole red one.
Okay.
That's right.
Kind of wait.
Yeah, Brady Clark, after he had his turn at the mic here, he's won 2 games. So, Ann, you looking for that same bump?
Yeah, I didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah, it worked for Dean Gemmel, too. He was up here, won his next game.
All right, good
So-
to know.
Hard!
And the coach for the Roth rink.
Hard! Hard!
Nicely done.
It's a great shot by Chris Plies. Even that one curled a little more than they thought that it would.
Our 5th end break guest, Stephanie Bohan, formerly Stephanie Sambor, is in the booth.
She'll always be Stephanie Sambor. We're just going to add one more name to it.
Just one. Hit and roll to the right. Try to keep those guards. You may touch more.
So into skip stones here in the 5th. Dropkin at 54%, struggling a little bit.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa. 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 Yep. Yes, 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 yes.
Almost was terrific.
Yeah.
Still very good, but almost was perfect.
Yep.
So McCormick looking for the hit and roll under to get the skips deuce.
This board.
So Heater's going to take advantage of this pretty big curl here in this ice, and he's going to try and get just past nose and flip
Take a little
this
more, Chris.
his shooter underneath those double guards. Nice controlled hit weight.
Hard!
Whoa!
Hard!
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hard!
Yes! Whoa, go, 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 go. Very nice.
It's a beautiful shot. It's going to force Corey into the draw.
Do that. That's there.
Oh, yes? I don't mind it. Because I don't think you can get shot.
I don't think so. Just gotta make sure we don't even need to come close to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So Corey's going to try and draw around that last stone of Heath's.
All right, try to come around it all. Get a piece of the forefoot.
So with the overhead, you can see that Heath's shot's not quite on the forefoot. Yeah, so that's where we're looking to put it, right there. It's kind of a new spot on the ice for drawing as well. So this is going to be the first draw thrown in this area.
Yep. Yep. Line's good. Line's good. Clean. Clean. Gary T-line. Mark. Yep. Yeah, line's good. Yep. T-line. 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 Come on. Hard. Hard. Hard.
That is just a little bit underswept by Luke Violette and Mark Fenner there. You know, you think they got a little careful on that one. Leaves Heath the draw to the 4-foot for score deuce. 2 points, and it's a pretty routine shot for a skip at this point of the week.
Try, Corey.
Stone is away. The sweepers are taking care of it. Little on off, heavy clean.
Broom's down, Ken.
Off.
It's moving a little bit.
Jeez.
And he's okay. Just, yep, they want to make it perfect. So at the end of 5 ends on our feature game, score is Heath McCormick 4, Corey Dropkin 1, and a quick check-in around the rink. On sheet A, Brady Clark is playing the 5th with a 4-1 lead, and on sheet B, we've got Dean Gemmel with a commanding 7-2 lead over Paul Pustervar playing the 5th. On sheet D, Schuster with the steal of 2 in 4 puts him up 4-2, playing the 5th end against Craig Brown. And on sheet E, Brandon Corbett is up 3-1 on the Ethan Meyerless Team Myers. Now we'll send it over to Joe Calabrese for his 5th end break interview with Steph Sambor.
Thanks, Ann. I'm here with Steph Bohan, formerly Steph Sambor, 2005 U.S. Junior Champion, competitor in the 2014 Olympic Trials. You're on a new team this year, on Team Moulton. How did you become part of that team?
Well, the team that I've been on the last couple seasons decided to take this year off and focus on family. So then this past summer, I was invited to participate in the Combine for the high performance, and unfortunately didn't make the team, so that was a bit disappointing. But literally within, I don't know, a couple hours of the news release that, of who they had chosen for the team, I had gotten a few calls from some girls who were looking for teams, and that's when the network started. And I guess just overall decided this year to kind of take a little more of a relaxed year. Got married in September and had been going pretty hard the past few seasons preparing for the Olympic trials. So ended up networking with some girls local to St. Paul, and that's how we formed Team Moulton.
Great. So, and you also traveled with Team Sormanen to China last month. So tell us a little bit about that, how that opportunity came about, and how your trip was.
I think one of the girls on the team had some commitments to school, so she was unable to make the trip to China. And so Eileen called me one evening, and when I saw her name, I was like, oh, this is weird. So I answered, obviously, and we chatted a bit. And I had gone to China 2 years before, so I knew a little bit about the tournament. And she, of course, asked if, it was a good tournament. And we had a blast when we went. So she said, obviously, they were wondering if I would be interested in going to China with them and playing. And I was super pumped and jumped on the opportunity right away and was like, heck yeah, let's do this. And so, went to China, and obviously it was a great experience. The girls are fantastic, and it's always a cultural experience over there. We played well and finished with the bronze.
Well, some good work there. You recently got married. So how are you adjusting to married life? Is your husband a curler?
He is a curler. He is more of a recreational curler. He is not a competitive curler, but of course, when I seem to have to play him in league, he beats me. And in North Dakota, he actually won the City League twice. So he's a good athlete and enjoys competing. Likes to be the skip. And yeah.
So you mentioned North Dakota. Is that where you're going to be making your home?
No, we actually live in St. Paul. My husband does rotation work. He works over in Africa. So we had to be in a city where travel would be easy for him. And then also with curling, Minneapolis, St. Paul is a nice place to be.
Oh, it absolutely is. There's just curling club sheets all over that area, and more coming from what I understand. Yeah. What do you do for a living?
I am a physical therapist. Got my doctorate in physical therapy at the University of North Dakota, and it's really worked out well because I've been doing contract work for the last few years, and that allows me to have a lot of flexibility for curling. During the curling season, I take assignments and, work hours that allow me to do all the travel I need to do, and then when it's off season, I can take contracts where I work more hours and make a little money.
It's always a good thing. So you're living in the Minneapolis area. I'm assuming that means you're going to continue with competitive curling in the long term?
Yeah, obviously we have 2 more games here today, and we'll try to finish strong and have some good games. And I don't have any definite plans for the future, but am always open to any opportunity that comes my way, and I'm just going to enjoy married life, and yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on the webcast. The game's in the 6th end, so we're going to have to cut back to it, but I really do appreciate you joining us, and good luck to you the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.
All right. That's Stephanie Bohan, and we will get back to the game.
And we're gonna go to the Hammer Rock on sheet D. Craig Brown is looking to run this corner yellow stone into his own stone that is biting the forefoot in order to get the red out. John Schuster's Hammer Rock out.
Yep. Whoa.
What a shot. It's a great shot for 2 to tie that game up after 5. And on our feature sheet, Team Heath McCormick playing Team Corey Dropkin. Heath McCormick taking that 4-1 lead into the 6th end after the break. Putting both rocks in the rings. With the 3-point lead and half the game left, Heath's going to want to keep all the play in the rings. Corey's going through his options, how to generate 2 points here.
Give me that back 8.
He's going to play a little tap, keep those rocks around, keep those opposition rocks around. The youngest competitor in the field here at on the men's side, well, on any side, it's Luke Violet being asked to throw a counterclockwise rotation tap.
Close. Close, yep. Roll me on the yard, yep. Hard on the roll. It's fine, Luke.
Just a hair light on that one, and that had a lot of lines, so a little bit between both shots.
Yep. right, Colin.
So with the rollout by Colin Huffman, that gives Mark Fenner a chance to lock one in the between those two red stones in the back of the forefoot.
A little tight. Just 7. Line's good. Just 7.
7.
Line's
7.
good.
For all you young curlers at home out there, watch Luke Violet. Watch these guys sweep, how many times they look up, where they're going, double checking the speed, and making this shot perfect.
Yeah.
Doing a great job. They look up and down and up where they're going
I like that.
with such consistency that makes them great judges. It really helps them read the speed of the rock.
You got to have a lot of confidence in your footwork and
It's either that or just
where your teammate's going to be.
Guard. Lord.
well, this is not great right now.
What did you do?
I just like this. Well, it frees this up. Throw like board.
So it's the team discussion. They're kind of talking about philosophy, how they want to handle this situation being up 3. As troublesome as the situation in the forefoot may seem, that corner guard starts looking bigger and bigger and bigger as the end goes along. So
Gonna roll this out. Heater getting in some cardio. Not quite out, but good enough.
and it's an important enough stone that Corey's putting it back.
Yeah.
So I think it was the right call to get rid of it.
Foot tight. Lots of room.
Still pretty early in the end. If you can get a corner guard established,
Line's good.
somehow get a miss out of McCormick, come around, maybe set up a couple ways to get a multiple point in.
It's only one. It's only one.
Yeah, this sits a little long. I think Heater may ignore it now. It's just a couple of feet over the hog line.
So Wise and Huffman going to come down, talk it over with Heater.
Yeah, let's
I mean, that guard's out of play.
take a
now.
listen.
I mean, so if it just goes peel, 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 and then he freezes on the face of that, right? Sooner or later he's gonna freeze on the face of that. It's not good.
Ever go?
It'll go. I don't know. You can definitely leave it under the corner. Like what I would do is, what I like is just like board and go right here. Just jam it into that. Or, yeah, that one out. That's fine. As long as it doesn't sit right on the face. With board, it's never going to sit on the face.
Yeah.
Shouldn't.
Okay. Okay.
I
Sounds
mean,
good.
either that or if you want to peel, but
No, that's fine.
You know, if I'm Dropkin and I eventually want to come around that corner guard, I do exactly what he did body language-wise. I stare over the top of those rocks in the forefoot, and I make him think that's all I'm thinking about is how do I get one frozen to the face there.
Yeah, but you got to go back to Heath's comment about that corner guard really isn't in play anymore.
Yeah.
The movement that you get on this ice, you can play hack weight and get all the way around that, probably to the outside if you had to, underneath it. So,
yeah, it's probably not deep enough, or it's probably not deep enough to do anything with, but I just liked what Corey did there. It was a little gamesmanship in some degree in my mind.
yeah.
pretty good.
Oh, and remove one of the backers. But now that corner guard, little more in play.
Yeah, now all of a sudden the corner guard, as I said, it starts looking bigger and bigger and
Yep.
bigger as the end goes along. Now, with a stone to freeze to, it looks huge.
Yeah, you want to get mostly corner frozen there. There'll be no double. And Dropkin all of a sudden looks like he's got a really good opportunity here to score a multiple point end.
Where? Just 7. Just 7. Clean. Clean. Mark in. Close. Clean. Yep. Yep. Yes. Yes. Whoa, whoa. Lost it. Okay. Not bad.
Oh, it was a great shot that just slightly underswept there on the line. You can see from the overhead. Well, it looks like there's still a third count there. Not 100% sure. But staying on the inside would have been really nice.
Yeah. Don't think the double's there.
It's pretty flat. Chris can throw quite a bit of weight. But even if you come over and pop into the
red, you're
Yep.
wind up being first and second.
Go into the crotch. It should be good.
Yeah, I was gonna say go into the crotch. It should be good, but I
Keep it clean.
trying to keep it clean here in the booth.
There's a reason why we didn't give Ann the microphones when she was a competitor.
Now.
Whoa, whoa. Yep. Yep.
So we
Here's
got
the
a lot
try.
Hard.
over curled a little bit. That's
Oh,
good.
it did
Sit in the
get it.
pocket.
Maybe unfortunate stagger there. Didn't remove it all the way out. May be able to get to the face of that. Move them both.
I think Corey's going to ask for the freeze now.
Yeah.
You can bump it a little.
Yeah, you freeze bump that a bit. Get first and third.
7, 8. It's the same weight, eh, Mark?
Could wind up being pretty good. Would you mind getting a little bit to the inside of the stone? Or do you want to try to hang face or outside?
I think you want to be on the corner shot.
Yeah.
Clean it.
But if he's playing the tap,
Whoa, gotta curl.
then you want to get to the nose.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Clean. 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 Whoa.
Just looking at the positioning of that one on the
Clean. Close.
8
Yep.
foot.
Yep. 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 Hard. Hard, boys. Come on. Right down to it. Right down to it. Come on. Come on, Mark. Come on. Go hard, boys. Nice shot. Good sweep, boys.
That's a great shot.
Yeah. Close to see who's actually shot rock, but Peter's going to have to deal with this, I think, either way.
Yeah, I think he can play off the outside here.
Yeah. So how many calories do you think Schuster burns per draw yelling? Got to be worth an extra post-match beer. You know, you heard him there. It wasn't because his mics were on. It was because we were picking up his sound from the sheet next to him.
Yeah, John plays the game every minute, every second of the game with the highest level of enthusiasm and energy. So I would imagine he's burning quite a few calories, more than most skips.
Yeah. Yeah, he yells that with encouragement, not with anger. It's
No, it's all enthusiasm and energy. And I'll tell you, as we check out this pretty critical shot here.
Gonna have to
Trying
curl
to
up
get
a
to
little
the inside.
bit.
There, look at how much that curls right there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Pushes it over to be shot rock. I'm not sure how great a shot that wound up being.
Bump's fine. Okay. What about this? Is this no good? I don't like that. Right here. Play to keep on this side. You need to stay here. Bump's fine. Okay.
What do you think about this, Ann?
I think Corey's right. I think the bump's fine, but you have got to stay on that inside.
Yeah.
I think he is absolutely right. You know, you're not throwing this rock to necessarily be the scoring rock, but this rock of Corey's is to secure your 2 points. This one's well placed, and if he can make that currently shot stone even better and in there for sure, he should have a relatively open shot for his score of 2 points. I love this split screen that we've got. You see Thomas Howell in the house, setting up, Corey running his process, getting ready to throw the rock.
Queen. Yep.
Yep.
Yes. Yes, line. Hard.
Hey, guys.
Hard. Hard.
Where?
Go, boys. Yep.
Keep going.
Yep. 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 Gotta go. All the way. Hard. Hard.
Got to watch the
Hard.
over curl here.
It's just over curled a little bit.
That's all right.
I don't know if that worked out too poorly.
You know, I'd have to be able to see the front angle there.
Peel.
I think if Heater peels at it,
Yeah, that should spin.
Well, the front angle would be great if the front end would get out of the way.
Yeah.
yeah, those guys are pretty tall. Those guys are pretty tall, Ryan Brunt and Colin Huffman. So,
You know, question I think winds up being if they just wind up peeling shot rock, what happens to that middle stone? Does it spin or does it just jam?
Yeah, hit. I mean, you pretty much got the whole thing.
If it jams,
Yeah, I
they're
mean, you hit more than half and it goes.
going to hold Dropkin to 1. If it spins, it's going to give Dropkin a pretty easy shot for 2.
Move a little bit, actually.
Okay.
A little more.
I think they're pretty secure that it's going to stay count. But they're talking about throw and peel, so should be quite a bit of rotation as well, which will create lots of action off these stones. Lively houses. Shots are possible here that may not be possible at your home club.
That's right.
There's championship ice conditions as provided by Dave Stavateg and crew. Just amazing what these guys are capable of doing in these venues.
So McCormick's last stone is away.
Hard. Whoa. Hard. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And he does remain shot stone. I think Dropkin's going to have to just draw for 1. He's looking at the tap. He's got to only move it a few inches. What do you think? They're talking about maybe hitting their own and trying to spin both the shooter and the
they're
object
talking
rock
about the hit
in.
and roll. I think the problem is the turn they've got to take.
It's looking good. Even if we take that, we should be fine.
You would want to throw the out turn at this, and there's a guard out there. So instead, they're going to try to come in, maybe get a small little bump on shot stone.
Play the T-line.
Yeah. Winds up that if they hit their own, they could probably spill in for 1 anyway.
Yeah, that's the idea. So they're not going to overthrow this. It's a draw to the tee line, and then it's up to sweepers and line calling whether or not they can play the little bit of a tap. Yeah, it's a real tough shot when you look at it from the front.
No space.
But you know how much it moves there at the end, so it's
Line's good. Whoa. Close. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. T-line, boys.
Luke in.
Whoa.
Luke in. Make sure it's there. Make sure it's
Sweeping
there.
for weight now.
Yes, boys. Come on now.
Yep.
They got to go to get it there.
Hard.
It's
Come on,
looking
boys.
like it might be short.
Come on.
Just short. McCormick's going to score 1 here. And there's no doubt there.
Yeah.
So McCormick's going to score and go up 5-1 after 6. Every summer, junior curlers have the opportunity to beat the heat at junior camps across the country. Keep an eye out for more information on these camps in the coming months. It's a great way for juniors to tune up during the off-season while making connections with curlers across the country. Take a quick spin around the scoreboards here, and Brady Clark maintains a 4-2 lead after a blank in the 6th end. They're playing the 7th, and Clark has the hammer. Over on sheet B, Gemmel has a 7-4 lead over Pustovar. Pustovar's got quite the collection of red stones in the 4-foot here. Looking to make a short raise here, make Dean's last shot really difficult. I believe Pustovar may be sitting 4 right now with Dean's hammer coming. There's the overhead view of that sheet. We'll stick on that for the time being. Craig Brown tied the game with Schuster after 5 at 4. And Corbett steals 2 in the 7th, is taking control over Myers 5-1. So as you can see, Gemmel surveying the situation. Try to move a ton of granite here. I think you can probably get 3 of these moving. Maybe score 1 here if you're lucky to get the 4th scooted out a bit. But I think that one that's in the back button area, I don't think it's going very far. It's pretty well frozen.
Yes, boys, come on now. Hard mark.
It's a 2.
Yep. Yes.
It's a 2.
Yep. As far as she goes.
So Dropkin's going to need to put up some center line guards in the feature sheet in order for him to get back in this game. I think normally you'd throw up the corner guards, but I think with that one in the back 4, you could play one in the center, play a second one in the center. Sort of play as if you're well down, trying to stop McCormick from ticking you further over. So a little counterintuitive strategy here. We'll see what winds up happening. Front not happy with that at all. And it's on for Dropkin now. 2 rocks that he can come down to the pocket to.
Yeah, that's kind of a disastrous setup with 2 rocks behind the tee line sitting side by side.
Yeah.
Got room. 6. Got room, Tom.
So center line guard for Dropkin, and a little counterintuitive, but now it's going to be pretty helpful to him. So hammer for Dean Gemmel coming down on your upper left-hand corner against 4 Pustovar stones. Looking to make some rocks move. Got 3 of them moving. Just gives up a steal of 1. Pretty successful shot there by Gemmel. Yeah, they feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, they looked pretty excited to only give up 1.
Yeah, and it's not so bad just giving up 1. They're up 7-5 now going into the 7th end. So let's take a look at our Twitter feed. Team Debbie McCormick, breakfast at the Casa and watching 12th End Sports. Wow, look at that on the big screen and everything.
Oh, that's great.
Antlers on the wall, like that. I gotta find out where they're staying. It's like fun.
Yeah, it does. I don't have any antlers. Deb's real comfortable with the antlers.
Yeah.
Yep.
So a Dropkin stone removed from the center line now. Playing some peels here. Colin Huffman rips that center guard right out of there. And Dropkin going to put another one out.
Yeah, Corey's got to just patiently go for his chance here as much as possible here. Any traffic, rocks in play anywhere as possible. And Heath and those guys did him a bit of a favor by putting rocks in play. They're up enough that I'm not sure that that was necessary. I know it's a little early for a throw through, but once Ryan's rock was behind the tee line in not a good position, they could have just ripped it.
Yeah.
The peel of shame at the lead position, but
yeah, you never like to take out your own that's already in the house, but in that case, it was behind the tee, and it just wasn't helping him at all. So, succession of center guards and peels here.
Yeah, I think we're going to see it for a little while.
There'll probably be a point where Dropkin's going to want to maybe get down into that pocket again, but not yet. So quick check of the time clocks. McCormick's got just over 13 minutes left, and Dropkin has over 18 minutes left. So McCormick team getting ready in the hack after every Dropkin stone.
13 minutes isn't ideal, but it's not uncomfortable in thinking time. And with this being the first season of championships using thinking time, it is uncomfortable to look at your clock and see that you have 3 minutes to play an end.
Right.
But it's just a different way to approach the game. It's real hard to look at a clock and see that time ticking the way it does, and to be comfortable with less time.
Yeah,
but
even if you have plenty of time, it might be a little disconcerting to see that you have 5 minutes less than your opponent. Just from just thinking, hey, are we doing something wrong here? Are we just not managing things the same?
Yeah, but I mean, you're up 5-1 in the score. I think you should be pretty confident with how you're managing your clock. It's probably pretty appropriate.
Your shot selection should be pretty straightforward when you're up by 4. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Meanwhile, Team Dropkin keeps making perfect guards.
Yeah, I think you're given 38 minutes to play the 10 end games with think time, and it's actually quite a bit.
Yeah,
it's quite a bit of time.
We haven't really seen many teams, get close to running out. We saw, I think, one game where somebody had like 3 or 4 seconds left, but they had taken quite a bit of time thinking about things, had taken a timeout. They knew where they were.
Clean.
But really just that once that I can remember where it really kind of came into play.
Yeah, so now we're going to see Corey come in here. He's going to freeze into the back of the pocket. Then I think you'll see Heath pick the top yellow one.
Yeah.
A good shot here, and Corey will secure his deuce.
You got room. Line's good.
Make sure it's 7. Line's good.
Yep.
All you.
Yep.
Got a big T line.
Where?
T line at least. Yep.
Gotta go.
Oh, it's curling really hard on these guys.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's not bad.
I think Heath's going to probably freeze in there, but
you put one
right
there. Make removing it pretty difficult. Gotta be a little careful here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't want to set up the triple.
Yeah, you don't want to be in a spot where that could happen. I suppose you're a little wide here. You could open up something. But
Yeah, but the other thing is you don't want to make Corey's shot for him. If you play the hit up there and you misjudge it at all, you're going to make the shot for him, and he's getting
Right.
3 anyway.
Yep.
So, so Corey wisely standing behind Chris Plies, watching the line really clearly. He's got his watch in his pocket, and he's just double checking the speed of the ice, make sure he's comfortable, because he's going to maybe have to throw a draw again, depending on how this stone lands.
Lines. Hard. Really gotta go. Hard. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just give.
I think that works out all right.
Yeah, so Heater comes up short. So both Corey and Heater got bit there a little bit by ice speed. I don't know if there was a change or if they underthrew it, but it's pretty surprising to come up 5 and 4 feet short by Gibson at this point in the game.
Does leave Dropkin some backing for his 2. But cut off a little bit of the scoring area.
Yeah, it did. It reduced the path a little bit, made it a little more challenging. Corey's going to have to take a little more ice than he just did.
Always in this
Good.
section.
All you.
Line's
Line
good.
again.
Line's good. T-line. All you.
Line's good. Line's good. T-line, boys.
Clean.
No backing. No backing.
And always timing stones up here on her own.
Yeah, I like to know what's going on with the ice speed, so.
I like it. I think
All
they got
right.
their 2 there.
They did.
Nice job by Dropkin. Gets his 2. Now trails Heath McCormick 5-3, going into the 8th. If you're looking for an exciting career at USA Curling, have we got a job for you? The organization is currently hiring an accounting and administrative manager. If you have a background in bookkeeping or accounting and want to learn more about the position, contact Sandy Robinson at the USA Curling National Office. Getting word from Team McCormick at home that the discussion about their interesting tops yesterday, they are snow leopards, and they are tennis tops. So that's what they look like.
Snow leopards. All right. That's awesome.
You saw Debbie wearing it even for a short time yesterday, and then she got cold, put her coat back on.
Snow leopard is a very appropriate choice for our week here in Kalamazoo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that I've spent much time outside of this building, but what time I've spent outside, it has been snowing every single time. So snow leopard's a pretty good choice, Team McCormick.
What time I've spent outside has made me want to be back inside. So
yeah.
It's really cold here, too, but outside is pretty brutal.
Yeah, I'm comfortable in my my sleeping bag coat and gloves.
Every time I turn to my left, Anne's put on another layer of clothing. She's got her scarf on.
Yep. So we've given you 2 scenes here. We're giving you a great shot of the tick attempt by Ryan Brunt on our feature sheet and up left. And then Craig Brown is looking at 2 John Schuster stones, or 3.
Kind of looks like 2.
2. Sorry, I've got a tough.
The angle's not great here.
Yeah. He's looking just to tap him, I think. Is this the hammer shot over there?
Can't tell.
Nope. There's a couple rocks left to go. So Craig's looking as a setup shot here to get rid of one of those rocks, move him off the Yep, bundled up in my coat. It is chilly in here, everybody.
So move the shot rock around there. Brown now. Schuster has a chance to come around again.
Yeah. So Ryan's going to get a chance to make another great tick on the feature sheet in your top left here.
Ryan seems to be making a living making this shot.
I mean, it'd be great. I mean, yeah, for sure. But I mean, we took the same room because we don't want to be close to the guard. So.
And it looks like he's got the tick again. And he rolls on behind the corner guard. That is just an outstanding shot.
Right off then. Oh, line's fine.
So John Schuster
Stay with it. Yep. Yep. Oh, room. Whoa. Room.
with his hammer.
Close. Yep. Yep. Whoa, room. Whoa. Right off then. Yep. Yes. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Die. God dang it, John. You idiot.
Energy and enthusiasm from John Schuster. It is a constant.
So a little heavy. Peeks out the other side.
Yeah, Craig's got to draw the full white button for his one.
Schuster was really looking to kind of put the screws to Craig there, but kind of let him off the hook. But for Schuster, he's worst case scenario is going to be tied with the hammer in the 8th. Not a bad position at all.
And then we had a pretty disastrous miss here by Colin Huffman, nosing that peel. And our feature sheet, giving Team Dropkin a chance to draw one around into the 4-foot. Trying to set up their steal.
Line's good. Right on the button. Line's good. Right on the button.
No backing, guys.
Tyler George ready to sweep this one through.
Shot, judge.
Craig scores his one.
Nice shot by Craig Brown there.
And Schuster and Brown now tied at 5 going into the 8th. So the Dropkin stone comes to center guard.
Hard!
Chance for Colin to make up for the miss. And unfortunately leaves it again on that center line. And things looking pretty good here for Dropkin.
Yeah, double centers decently lined up.
Can't ask for much better after those 2 perfect tick shots.
Yeah.
And Tom Howell here
Line's good.
Line's good.
looking to draw around those centers.
Clean if it's close, boys. Whoa. Back house. No. Off, Luke. No.
Sit!
He's got a stick in the house. Just barely.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. And considering how well Thomas has played the whole game.
Yeah.
Just
drifts
disappointing. And then
5-6 feet deep.
Hard! Shooter!
And double peel made.
Good job,
Triple
Chris.
peel made.
a great shot by Chris.
Cleans up the mess left by Colin. And now Dropkin, who was looking pretty good a minute ago, is going to have to try to reestablish a center guard on his own.
It just depends on.
So, Ann, our noon matchup is going to be Team Lank versus Team Burt, with Pete Fenson joining me in the booth.
Okay. Pete Fenson's going to be yelling at you like that in the booth?
I hope not.
Don't worry, he's just encouraging you.
Yeah.
Right here, boys. That's fine. That's fine.
Off.
As high as it goes.
If you were aspiring to be a USA curling coach, this is not a bad place to be. And John Benton and now Pete Fenson, all coaches, Phil Dropkin, all making appearances in the booth.
Yeah, thanks for putting up with us.
We get your insight. It's nice to have people so knowledgeable in here with me.
Joe, you're pretty knowledgeable. You're pretty knowledgeable,
At times,
Joe.
I can't even remember who has hammer, so I appreciate that. But your experience and all the coaches who are lending their time when they've got other things to do also, we really do appreciate.
Well, the hardest part about being in the booth, for those of you out there who don't know, there's 5 fantastic games going on right in front of you, and you are trying to pay attention to one. And you might get a little distracted.
You guys want to talk about it? We got some time. I don't mind the hit.
You like guard, you like hit.
I'm going to talk it over.
I don't mind hit.
They still have their
Who knows,
timeout
they'll
left.
probably try the double.
Plenty of time on their time clock, over 14 minutes.
If we throw a guard, I think he might draw around. Think so? Yeah.
If
I mean, I'm going to be perfectly honest. If we have up 1, I think the game's pretty much over.
If we go up 1, we can still take 2 and then steal 1.
Stay up to steal again.
It's better than giving up 2.
Yeah, we can't let them blank. I mean, I guess blanking's better than giving up 2. Right? Blanking's better than giving up 2. If we blank and try to still steal 1, steal 1.
Yeah.
So we probably just want to go for the hit. Because if we put up a guard and they draw, we can't give up 2. Alright, let's do this. Just 1.
Okay, so full team discussion we got to hear there. That was really, really great. Just to go through the options, what they thought someone would do. Corey felt that if he threw a center guard that Heath would draw around it. If I really thought that was the case, I'd probably want that. Then now you've got 2 things to maybe use in the forefoot or undercover.
Yeah, I guess big factor in their discussion was just the scoreboard and just understanding where they were. Little mindful of the idea, just didn't want to give up 2.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah, threat piece.
Hard!
Uh-oh.
Hard! Hard! Yep!
Whoa.
Just not happening. And now McCormick has a good shot at getting his 2 anyway.
Oh, they may have iced their own kicker.
Go here too, I guess.
Sometimes those discussions, you got to really find a way to clear the mechanism after a lot of chatter. And
yeah, Corey had in his mind he wanted to hit sort of from the beginning and engaged in all the conversation. The team got behind the shot, but again, just didn't quite make it out to the line. They were sweeping early, just never could hold it.
Yeah, they picked it up right from his hand. So just a little tight or maybe not enough ice.
So,
I mean, he can hit and roll under the yellow. That's all right.
so McCormick, I think, going to draw underneath from the looks of things. Already sitting 1, can set up a 2 by getting around that corner guard.
Yeah, Heater's just going to split the house. Heater recognizes that even a score of 1 here is...
Looks pretty close. Looks like tons. Straight here.
Stay with it, Colin.
It's all here.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's good.
Yeah, Corey's going to play the freeze now.
That's really his only out here. Taking a peek across the scoreboards here. Clark 6-2 over Hlupchuk. Gemmel leads now only by 1. Pustovar roaring back with a 2 in the 5th. Steals of 1 in the 6th and the 7th. So Dropkin here needs to be corner frozen.
A little bit line. 10. Clean.
Little tight, yep.
Clean.
Whoa, whoa.
Clean, whoa.
Where? Whoa.
Whoa.
Kind of looks heavy.
Can you go behind it?
It's hot, hot, hot.
So last rock coming, McCormick, who was, they were trying to avoid giving up 2. They have a wide open draw to the 8-foot for 3 now. And likely, no matter what happens here, could be Velcro time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this will be the last rock thrown.
Looking over here at Gemmel Pustovar. Pustovar seems to really like this even and thing coming home here. Tons of red stones in play in the house. Gemmel really going to have a tough time here. He's on the button, but there's no clear path here.
Keep it clean.
Hammer coming in. Looks like a
3 times.
Score 3, and Tom extends the hand to Chris, and it's all over. And with that score, Team McCormick improves to 4-3 and defeats Corey Dropkin 8-3. We're going to shift our attention over to our secondary game, Schuster and Brown, which are tied at 5 in the 8th end. And we'll go over there in just a second. Pre-registration for the Arena National Championships is currently open. The event will take place July 16th to 19th in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Please remember to register your club's interest by March 13th. Contact Jenny at the USCA National Office with any questions.
so.
Yeah! Oh, yep. Oh!
Oh, nice shot.
A real good shot by Craig Brown.
I can make the double if I want to do 2. Wow.
John's got hammer here, and he's setting up his first.
What's that? They walk in there okay. That's okay. You got the boys that can straighten them up. Whoa. Wasn't me.
Might actually be his breath still too.
Take it out of there with Hack.
It's
Should be able to
the
do it, I think.
curse and the joy of microphones. We get to hear it all.
You know, they should
So
know
do you
better.
at home.
The other game ended. They should know we're going over there.
John's going to try and play a hack weight hit here on that last stone at Craig's.
Wants to keep the shooter in the house.
Yep! Hard! 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 Go! Hard! Hard! Hard!
Great sweep.
Wow. John went to a whole other decibel level there.
Yeah, it's great sweeping.
Nice job by Landsteiner and Hamilton.
Yeah, he'd called hack weight, but that was actually more like board.
Yeah.
So it rolled.
So chance for Brown to double these, sit 2. Force Schuster to 1 here in the 8th.
So looking to make the double. Actually, it looks like the right weight. Craig might be able to roll back underneath that center guard, but as we know, you can get at it. So big shot here by Craig.
Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
And not making the double there. John Schuster's going to have a wide open hit to sit 2, take 2.
Yeah, 2 points in the 8th end is a huge momentum switch.
Yes. It's a good chance he was going to get forced to 1 there, and instead now he's going to have a 2-point lead going into the 9th if he can control this hit.
It's another half-inch, Ty.
Yeah, John Landsteiner, Matt Hamilton on the brushes on John's last shot really is what set this up.
Yeah, yeah. You know, clip the guard there and ends change completely.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 Yep. Yep.
Clean up. Hard.
Clean. Clean.
Hard.
Clean. Yep.
Right to it. Right
Yep,
to
yep.
it. Hard.
Yep. Hard.
Go. Hard.
Clean. 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 Good. Good, John. Good boy.
Nicely done. And that's 2 for Schuster. He's going to take a 7-5 lead going into the 9th. Quickly going around the sheets. Brady Clark throws 2 rocks through the house intentionally in the 9th end. I believe they're in the 9th end. I'm trying to figure out where they're at. Yep, in the 9th end. He's up 7-2. Gemmel with the first of his 2 stones coming. He's sitting on the button. He's first and third behind a long center guard and a couple corner frozen stones there by Pustovar. Scoring here is very small there for Gemmel. We'll see. We'll come back to that in a minute. Over on sheet E, Myers scores 1 in the 8th. Is now trailing Corbett 5-2. And they're in the 9th. A lot of rocks in play over there. But right now, it's looking pretty good for Corbett, who has the hammer. So,
Plenty of line.
Gemmel looks like he was trying to
Top of the button.
come around, but winds up short.
So you gotta go. Really dig it. Hard.
Winds up being another center guard. Pustovar can come around, and if he can't get shot, he's going to likely cut Dean down to just the single he's got. Schuster brings Stone into the house with his first. Brownie already set up. He's going to go corner.
Yeah, Craig's got to go real hard for 2 here. He's all in with only 2 ends left.
Yep.
I'd imagine we'll see double corner guards.
Oh, yeah.
And
and we've talked a little bit about, some experiment in Canada to go 5 rock rule instead of 4. This would be a great situation to see how you might play this differently with 5 rocks instead of 4.
yeah, the 5 rock rule, we played one event with the 5 rock rule, and it was fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. The hammer is real powerful. There's lots of good scores.
Whoa, whoa. Well, Lancer. Beauty. Boy.
scoreboard was full of crooked numbers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, full of crooked numbers.
What do you think the chances are that we'll see that more prominently in the future?
I've got a feeling you're going to see that at the Slam events next year
Yeah.
on a pretty regular basis. It's unlikely to happen out of the World Curling Federation in this Olympic cycle. But for 2022, it's a possibility.
So Gemmel blows his last rock through and just scores his 1 in the 8th. He's going to take a 2-point lead into the 9th over Pustovar. Schuster's out there going to start ripping guards. He's got a real nice situation in the house.
Yeah,
and,
Lance made a really nice tap, made his okay first shot into a great setup with his second.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, Maddie just overthrew that a little bit, I think.
So now Brown has a chance to come under.
Back house.
Well, this is tracking.
Yeah, this is a quick spot, this inside out.
You were right up the stick sliding last time, just so you know. Don't doubt yourself. Here you go, buddy.
That's a pretty generous skip right there.
Lead.
Just to make sure his player
Yes, lead.
believes him, believes his broom,
Nice
believes
and
in his
easy,
own
easy.
throw.
All right, Matt.
And Hamilton makes up for the miss with the hit. Now Brown going to try to come around that that in-turn again.
Nice quiet. Actually, gotta go.
Zazzle going to come
Sean
around.
Baton and Croy Nurnberger on the sweep for Team Brown.
Really need to finish it.
Warps it around that guard pretty well. Sits second
That's a
shot.
nice
Nicely
shot.
done.
Yeah.
John was lining up this shot about 5 minutes ago. Time to peel this one.
Lead. Yep. Hard. Hard. Right to it. 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 Right to it, Matt.
Clean.
Well done by Tyler George. Now Brown has to decide if he's going to throw another guard or try to deal with the situation in the house. Looks like he's going to try to move some things around and create some separation for his own.
Yeah, I think he just wants to get rid of one.
If you tap this to the back 12, probably not the end of the world here either.
I think he wants it all the way out.
Yeah.
I think he wants to. The idea is to roll the shooter far enough away so that there is no double on his rocks.
Right. Got a curl for him. Little distance there, but
Yeah, if you'd gotten just a quarter-inch more curl
Little
out of
thick,
that
but-
shooter,
Might as well play it.
would have rolled even, and double would have
Yep.
been impossible. So,
Which turn you want?
Which one's it easy with? In?
Okay.
so Tyler George is going to try and make this double here. This across the top of the house.
Close. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, never.
Whoa. Never
Never.
roll it.
Lancer. Hard roll, Lance. Hard roll.
this is
Hard
pretty
roll.
close.
Go, 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 go,
Go, go, go, go, go.
Even a little bit more, but at least covers up their own shot stone.
Yep. There was a lot of good things that could happen with that.
Yeah.
With that call. So Croy Nurnberger leading the
percentages for thirds so far this week. Pretty routine. Almost takes it out of the house, but
yeah.
Hits it on the nose. Good separation. Schuster, I think, looking for the force at this point.
Yeah. John's actually probably not even too worried about if Craig gets 2. I mean, obviously that changes the pressure a little bit, but John has hammer coming home. He's real confident in that situation.
Yeah, it just shows you how important that 2 was in the 8th. Right, I mean, Schuster can give up 2, still have hammer coming home tied. He could he could even afford for Brown to blank here. It probably wouldn't be the end of the world either.
Yep. Hard.
So
right to it, hard. No roll.
Really good, Johnny. Attaboy.
Nice shot.
That's a nice shot.
So considering that we're down to skip stones, and the situation's pretty good for Schuster, what do you do here if you're Brown?
Let's see. Craig's trying to go through the math.
Well,
there's a chance he could. Oh, he might talk it through with us.
Backline the hack?
Yeah, I think that's hack. I mean, I need hack.
Yeah, hack.
Because it's got to get all the way out of the house almost, you know?
Yeah.
I think if we could see the overhead, he's got a catcher, maybe. Oh, it's steep. But he's going to try and hit as much of it as he can see. You know, it may seem like one of the options would be to just tap your own back, but then John's got a straight double right on the center line.
Yeah, the shot may be to, if you can remove shot stone and kind of roll in front of the other one.
Yeah.
Make John decide whether he wants to deal with that or not, or just hit the open one and give up his 2.
Hi, guys!
9th inning strategy is always fun.
Hard! Whoa! Off!
Yep.
Plan B.
Yeah, that's a solid option. It's one of those moments when you pick the right turn, the right ice, and the right weight, and you can make a lot of things happen.
Roll 6 inches is perfect.
One of my gut feelings about that situation Craig was in was to just play the split on the top and play it so that it's deep, that John would have to hit and stick somewhere and hopefully set up a double.
Well, as it stands, John makes a miss and rolls out. Craig gets it 2 easy. But considering that shot stone's on the center line, John can't even roll very far. There's likely some sort of double possibility.
Whoa. Close.
Clean.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yes, this looks pretty natural.
Yeah,
This can be made for sure.
Yeah, it's there.
That's probably not enough, huh?
Yeah, it's a little thin. He's got to hit it a little thin. But, again, this is a great situation.
More or no?
Craig just saw this line.
Everything. Should be pretty good.
Just has to move the second rock, about 1.5 feet?
Want to hear more?
Actually, he needs to move
can-
the second rock just
I think it's okay.
a foot.
Yeah, a foot.
Yeah.
Roll. Yep.
Just a hair less than half. You guys like that stick?
Updating the scoreboards. Lepchuk took 2 in the ninth. Clark has a 3-point lead coming home. Myers took 1 in the ninth. Corbett's up 2.
And Craig's attempt at the double is away.
Hard!
Rushers are on it hard.
Hard!
You got it. Yep.
Hard, guys!
Whoa.
Yep!
Yep.
Yep!
Yeah.
Hard!
Yeah. Hard.
Nice
Oh, great
shot.
shot. And Craig Brown doing his best Schuster impersonation. Takes 2. And it's tied coming home in the 10th. USA Curling seeks to cultivate a safe and positive environment in which all curlers of all ages can excel. The USA Curling Safe Sport Handbook and links to the USOC Abuse and Harassment online training, which can be accessed by USA Curling members free of charge, can be found in the Sport Education section of the USA Curling website. That website's www.usacurl.org. So,
this is a standard situation set up for a steal here for Craig Brown.
It's like we might have had a burned stone over on sheet E. There's a discussion around some things there. Removed something.
Good to go.
Was it a free guard zone violation?
It could have been, but I don't think that either. It must have been hitting so hard that they knew it was going to be, or something was burned, because Corbett Stone was removed. They would have been the ones trying the rub.
Mm.
Line's fine. Line's fine.
Looking to put this one just over the hog line.
Croy,
That's a great throw.
shot.
Just back line, Lancer.
So John's going to play this tick across the face. So he's looking for it to curl
All there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
all the way
Close.
across the
What?
face.
Hack.
Yeah, good thing. Tie on that one just in case this thing somehow fudges on us. Now those high ones, he's got to throw like back 8. Like with the high ones for sure, he's got to just throw back 8.
So, violation. Rock goes back. And Craig can establish a tighter guard here now. That double guard working for him.
So now Sean Baton's going to try and draw around the stone up in the just over the hog line.
3. Line's fine. Wait for it if you can. It's got to be a 3 though. Yep, go ahead.
Trying to warp it in around that guard. Get it tight to the rings.
Good sweeping, guys.
Good shot. Spare.
Nice shots by Sean.
Yep.
So John's going to beat everybody in now, as opposed to trying the tick again, which would put both stones, which may put the stones back. John's going to go right in the rings, take command of the forefoot.
Line's really nice. 3. Hard, then go. Line's tight, too hard. Okay, line's by. Bite the 4. Take a look. Yep. Come on. Oh, easy now. Easy. Yep. Oh boy, Lancer. Throw.
Well tucked behind those guards.
Yeah, I would have liked to see that a little bit deeper. Craig can actually draw around that. And that's what he's called. I would have liked to see that get all the way full 4, but it was losing line.
Yeah.
So
Rather than peek out the other side, you
Yeah.
stay buried and higher.
So Jared Zezel,
Whoa.
2014
Yep. Whoa,
Olympian,
whoa.
looking for a
Whoa.
piece of the forefoot, and that's just curling like mad on him. They didn't seem to be on that for weight. I
No.
wonder if that picked a little bit.
So, Schuster with a really good
Get straight off.
position now, but would probably love to open things up even
Don't need to go
more.
too hard for the double.
If you can make the double
off.
peel somehow.
Angle's not too good on that back.
I wouldn't feel too comfortable guarding a rock that's just full 8 against Craig Brown.
No. And, you know, with the hammer, you're going to want to peel. Get rid of as much of the mess out front as possible.
Craig thinking it through here.
Yeah, he just took a quick glance back at his time clock.
Well,
He's asking for a discussion.
He was like, right? Huh? I think, man, because if they make a double, but if they peel that guard, they might not clear this other center. If we get in there, or the one on the left, they're going to get them both. On this.
yeah, and again, making motions towards the monitor.
Yeah, I know. I was.
Listening in. I don't know what they settled on here.
I'm not sure either. I think that ice looks like they're coming in.
Yeah, I think they are.
That ice looks like they're coming in here.
Can they try to use their own guard and the Schuster Stone as a guard, I'm guessing?
Close. How's the weight?
You don't want, we can wait.
Line's good.
It's natural.
Whoa.
Don't need it.
Close. You do or
Don't need
don't?
any.
Close. Yep.
Wait's there.
Yep.
Wait only.
Yep. Whoa.
Oh, just by the guard. Weight a little heavy. Is it going to stick? Just barely.
I think he's shot.
Yep.
It's just a tiny bit thick, but they go.
So,
Up over the top, right?
Yeah, over the top.
Okay.
2/3 goes over top.
All right.
What turn you want to throw? Okay.
so we have handshakes over here on sheet A. Brady Clark wins again. And
Whoa.
the webcast bump in full effect.
Yep. Going thin. Hard.
Attaboy.
It spins it in.
There you go. Nice shot, him.
Real
Now
nice
Craig
shot
gets
there.
to freeze right
Freeze
into
that
that pocket. Yep. That's a nice opportunity for Craig, actually. It looks real good for John, but
Let's throw a middle of 12 to get to the button.
He can take away both the raises to some degree.
yeah, but it actually is giving him a setup for later.
Yeah.
John may have to remove one of his own stones in order to remove Craig's. And
Yep.
Up, guys. Hard.
How much?
Hard. So 3.
Whoa.
Over curling on him a bit.
just a hair light there.
Probably just go straight off with it, huh?
I think so. I don't think there's anything good we can do with the angles
Nope.
that the shooter doesn't stay.
Nope.
Yeah, just right off.
So third Tyler George and skip John Schuster working through how they're going to play this peel.
Just straight peel. There's nothing good we can do with that angle. a touch more, John?
What's that, touch more?
Yeah.
Oh! Right off. Uh-oh. Get up a little. I don't think it's getting there. It is.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry.
Picks the one off the back. Opens things up.
That
That worked out pretty good, actually.
That's the greatest shot ever.
Yeah, that worked out nice.
That's the greatest. You know, it's just a strange game.
You wouldn't have drawn that up that way. No.
No, you'd never call anything like that. But round things, hitting round things, do strange things. I think everybody.
Brian asked in our area, who's Tyler apologizing to? You think everyone.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not just talking to myself. I am talking to the voices in my head, but the voice in my head is Brian Anderson.
It is real. It's not just something in her head. So Gemmel steals 2 in the ninth, coming home up 4. Looks like he's going to be well on his way to improving to 4 and 3.
Yep.
Clean.
Clean.
Oh, clean.
Just clean. Yep.
Clean.
Clean. Clean. Clean.
Clean.
Just clean.
Clean.
Clean. All right.
So Brown here with his first. Looks like they're going to try to tuck one around.
Yeah, he'll go back 4, back 8.
Back button.
Oh, back button. Okay.
Lots of curl there.
Yeah. I'd probably want a little more separation. Maybe get John to run that back in and
In hopes of sticking it in the
Yeah.
top 8, and then you come around that.
give yourself a little bit of room for your last one.
Looking over on sheet E. Brandon Corbett with his first of skip stones in the 10th. Staring at a couple of Myers rocks, probably more than he was hoping for this end, up 2.
I did not add.
Gets rid of one of them. Leaves a shooter out front.
Oh, looks heavy to me. Looks heavy.
You ready? Yep.
And a little more than
Oh,
back
that's
button,
great.
but real nice shot there by Brown.
Yeah, that's where I'd walk it down.
Yeah.
So John's looking to rip everything out. Craig's looking for John to dead nut this
Yep.
and stick right there. Give him something to freeze to.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know that we want to stick the back one, however. Like dead stick, that is. A little less, Ty. Okay. Close. Oh. Oh.
Never.
Never. Get up a little. Just a shade.
He's close. No? Okay.
I don't have to say maybe. Huh.
Timeout.
So Craig's calling timeout. Just gonna talk through where they want to put it.
Like we want to come as close to the 4 foot as we can, don't we?
I don't think if they put something there, I don't think Schuster can afford to roll out. I don't think that red one's counting in the back.
Right in front of it, half in the 4, even full 4.
No, definitely not.
I like half in the
Same
4.
ice, just a hair less.
I think same ice is good.
Same ice.
Like top 4.
Yeah.
Like
Huh?
top 4.
Where was I? Here? Yeah, half in the 4.
Yeah. I mean, inch in the 4. Right on the center line.
Yeah, so I think the idea here, your goal here is to put a little doubt in the opposition's mind. So give John Schuster 2 shots to think about. Does he play the double? Does he play the draw? And make this good. You'll bite the forefoot right there, maybe a little more, maybe even a little more. And that's a teaser. What do you do? If you go too deep, he's playing the double all day. If you sit too high, he's going to play the draw. That's too deep, he's going to hit it. That one, he's probably going to draw.
Yep, so you did in between.
So if you put it perfect, you get him thinking. And maybe there's a little bit of doubt when he goes to throw, because Craig's going to need a miss out of John in order to steal this.
Right.
Line's good. Line's really good.
So Glenn Evanson for Myers made a shot to sit 2 over there against Corbett on sheet E. See this one coming in here for Brown. Looks a little short.
Just a little short. So,
Tyler George already has this broomed for John.
Clean the path.
Yeah, you may need to cut line with it, so.
Needs a good chunk of the forefoot here for the victory.
All right, boys. See full forefoot.
Hammer coming down for Corbett. Just has to remove one of the Myers stones. Escorted down nicely. Well done. Gives up 1, wins the game. Corbett improves to 4-3. Here's the hammer for Schuster.
That's good. All you guys.
so he's looking for full 4.
No backing, just split the tee in half.
No
I don't think
backing.
it's deep, though. I don't think it's deep.
All right,
Split
you
tee
got
in half.
backing,
Line's
go ahead.
good still.
Hard.
Split tee in half.
Hard.
Split in half, boys. Split in half. Don't worry about line. Just
Heavy
split the tee
clean.
in half.
Heavy clean. Attaboy, Johnny. Beauty.
Shut up, Kyle. Sorry about that one, Craig.
Nicely done. John Schuster with the 8-7 victory over Craig Brown. He's going to improve to 6-1, drop Craig Brown down to 5-2. And the only game left on the ice is just about over. Dean Gemmel makes a hit on a Pustovar stone, and just like that, we're done.
All right. Thanks for having me, you guys.
So with that, we have a clear leader in the standings now for the first time since early yesterday. So John Schuster is going to improve to 6-1. Craig Brown down to 5-2. Brandon Corbett, Heater McCormick, Dean Gemmel all at 4-3. Brady Clark, Corey Dropkin, Mark Lupchuk at 3-4. Pustovar 2-5. Ethan Myers 1-6. For Brian Anderson and Swisshelm, this is Joe Calabrese. We're going to join you at noon for a game between Patty Lank and Kate Burt. Patty Lank sitting at the 4th spot in the standings right now for the ladies, trying to get up to that 1-2 game if at all possible. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you at noon.